Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Dhriti Patel, an intern doctor from Ahmedabad, and today we are going to be reviewing a book. I haven't done a book review in a long time, so here it goes. It is Before We Forget Kindness by Toshikazu Kawaguchi, and it is the fifth book in the book series of Before the Coffee Gets Cold. If you're a reader, there's a high chance you've heard about the book. The first book got really popular, Before the Coffee Gets Cold. These are the covers. I can insert better pictures, but yeah, these are the covers. And the books are titled Before the Coffee Gets Cold, Tales from the Cafe, Before Your Memory Fades, Before We Say Goodbye, and this is the fifth one, that is Before We Forget Kindness. I just read the title, saw the beautiful cover, and wanted to buy the book. Honestly, I did not pay much attention to the blurb either, because if I had, I would have known that this is the fifth novel. But I just read it very superficially, and yeah, and got the book, saw this, and on that day I felt I needed a lot of kindness in my day, so that is why I got it. I'll just read the blurb to give you some context. Back in the mysterious Tokyo cafe where customers come hoping to travel in time, four new guests are about to arrive. Each of them holds a desire in their heart that only this special place can fulfill. They must follow the cafe's strict rules, however, and come back to the present before the coffee gets cold. That's where the series gets its title from. The one of the rules of the cafe is that you have to come back before the coffee gets cold, which is around 6 to 7 or 8 minutes at max. You don't get more than that. There's a lot of other rules as well. Since I've not read the other books in the series, but I don't think you need to read them in order or even read the first book, because everything does get repeated. All the rules, all the context, and every new character is like they have a story of their own. So the only common characters that are present throughout all the stories are the cafe owners and yeah, a few regular customers. But other than that, you're not missing out on anything. So it's just fine. You can pick out whichever book you find interesting from all the titles and then read it. It's fine. You don't have to read them in order, because I did not, and I did not lose on anything. So yeah. One of the little things that I love about it is how it has this relationship map. I love maps and little summaries or whatever they have at the start or end of the book. Yeah, so it is divided into four things. It has four stories. The first one is called The Sun, which was 37 pages. So pretty short read. You can treat all of these as short stories and read them separately as well. That would work. Of all the four stories, this one, the first one, was my favorite. It's very endearing. It's just about this little boy who wants to go back in time to give a smile to his parents, because he wants them to know that he's happy even with their separation. This is not a spoiler, this is entirely the theme of the story, so I'm not giving anything away. The second is called The Nameless Child. It is 47 pages. The third is called The Father. It is 55 pages. The fourth is called The Valentine, and it is 60 pages. So yeah, for some reason the number of pages gets increased as we go, but yeah, they're all pretty short. The maximum is 60 pages, so that's not a lot. Yeah, so that was about the book. This was a beautiful read. I had fun reading it. Gave me the feels of cozy and sweetness and kindness, and that is what I wanted to read. And it's a very light read. It's the language is very like extremely beginner friendly, though that was a problem at times. I felt that it was annoyingly simple, but I guess you win some, you lose some because the reason I enjoyed this book so much was because I have this philosophy that I read heavy books and light books juxtaposed with each other at the same time, right? So that whenever there's a hour in my day where I'm craving to read something dense and heavy, I'll go to that. And when there's at the end of the day or whenever I'm feeling tired or something, I'll want to pick up a light book. That is why I have light reads and heavy reads going together at the same time. But for some reason, since a lot of weeks, I have just been reading heavy books, and I've not wanted to read them, and like I did not feel like making progress on a lot of them. I'll show you which of the heavy books that I have going on. Yeah, so these are all the heavy books that I have going on. They're not very heavy. Like Paulo Coelho Alchemist, I also started reading it, but then I started that, and this one has been put on hold, which is fine. I'll get back to it. I really enjoy this. I love Paulo Coelho's writing, so that's there. It's not a burden. This is also kind of a light read only, but yeah, the other ones are dense. Then there is this Braiding Sweetgrass. I wanted to read and own this book since years. It's a very beautiful read. I'll review it after I finish it. I've only read this much, but yeah, it's dense. I feel like it's dense. That is why I haven't been making progress on it, which is again fine. Then this On the Lightness of Being by Milan Kundera, and I've finished this. I've almost finished this, but there was a point near the end where I lost interest. It's just I only have this much left and I've finished this much. So it was just like the book was wrapped up and I thought the book has ended. So I would call this finished, but there's still like 25-30 pages left. So there's that. And then there's this is the densest book of them all, but I love it. I really like it. It's called Quiet. It's the power of introverts in a world that can't stop talking. So this is about introversion and extroversion, and yeah, a lot of research on that. I have finished this much. I'm yet to read 𝓘'𝓮𝓮, and I'm enjoying this. I really like this. I pick up this book in phases where I read every day for a week and then I just abandon it and then I come back. So that's how I believe nonfiction demands to be read. So yeah, that's what has been happening. So yeah, I have all of these books which for one reason or the other are dense, or like I am not in the mood most of the times. So that is where this came in. I picked it up, finished it in like a couple of days, and it was a fun read. It was a beautiful read. So I was saying it's a time traveling cafe and there are a lot of rules. They're not really spoilers. Again, the rules are that you can only visit the past once. You can only visit the past to go meet somebody who has been in the cafe, because you have to be seated in a chair in that cafe and you cannot get up from your chair. If you get up, then you become a ghost or something like that. And you have to, like I said, you have to come back before the coffee gets cold. So that gives you like 7 to 8 minutes at max. And whatever you do in the past, whatever conversations you have, you cannot change the present. So that's a major bummer that a lot of people don't decide to go back, because they're like, if you can't change the present or the future, then what's the point? But yeah, this is very helpful for people who want to get some closure in relationships, if they want to go back and meet people who passed away. So those are the themes. The rules do get a little repetitive because the author for some reason has a tendency to repeat the rules every alternate page. So that was a little annoying at times, but I really like how all of the stories get threaded and how simple they were. So again, that's like the downside to simple and lighter writing, that the characters and the emotions and the characters are not very fleshed out, right? So the emotions don't feel like they're flowing. I really enjoyed this. I don't know why I am saying these things. I really enjoyed all of the stories. I almost got teary-eyed on the second story, I think. All in all, it was a fun read, but it was not very, like, the writing was not very beautiful, which I'm guessing could be because of the English translation, because a lot of like juicy writing does get lost due to translation. So I'm sure that this is more beautiful in Japanese. One more thing that I felt was that at times it was just lazy writing. But then, being a writer, I know that no writing is lazy writing. Every type of writing is difficult only. So it was not lazy. It was simple. Sometimes annoyingly simple, but I guess that's fine because yeah. I don't know why I'm complaining. I really enjoyed this book. Yeah, these are my notes, book notes, as you might call, for giving the book review. Again, I love the cover. Look at the cover. It's so beautiful. It's so cute and it's so cozy. It gives major cozy vibes. Now I'll answer the question that who the book is really for. The book is for beginners who want to start a book that's not very dense or heavy, or that is kind of light on the writing. This book is more character driven, more people driven than plot driven. So there is also that. If you enjoy something like that, not a lot is happening. It's a little slow, but you'll enjoy it because it's short and it's sweet. That's one category, beginners who want to have something light and easy to read. And the second category of people who would enjoy this is people who are in reading slump, or who most of the times enjoy more juicier. I don't know exactly what I mean when I say juicy, but uh, stories and characters and dialogues and emotions that are more fleshed out. Like think A Little Life, think Call Me by Your Name, think books like that in which it's very fleshed out is what I would say. Yeah, I think that's what I mean when I say juicy, fleshed out. So yeah, people who might be used to reading more of those things but want to have something very light and cozy and nice and soft that they can finish very quick. This is also for that category of people. If you've read this book, let me know how you found it in the comments down below. If you have any more book recommendations, movie recommendations, then also please let me know. I would love to hear them out. Nobody asked, but this last Sunday I watched 3 movies and every single one of them turned out to be so extremely beautiful. The first one is called It's What's Inside, and it's this crazy good movie.
No, I don't know. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? What the? Shut up! What?
It's us against them. Us against them.
Wow. Yeah. Trippy.
And the second one is called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. That is also like crazy movie.
Just fucking shoot me! I can't believe you're making this about you! What are you?
I enjoyed both of those movies so much. They're just so good. And the third one was called Perfect Strangers. That's an old movie that is in Spanish, I think, and I watched with subtitles with my brother. And yeah, that was also very much fun. All of those movies I would recommend 10 on 10. Perfect Strangers, Bodies, 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 and It's What's Inside. I did not feel like studying one day, so I just watched 3 movies instead. If you have watched any of these movies, and you have similar movie recommendations, I would love to hear about them as well. A movie that I'm gonna watch next is called The Platform, which is also gonna be crazy. They're all crazy, but they are all crazy in different ways. The Platform I wanted to watch right after I watched what was that one? What was that one? The Substance. Yeah, I wanted to watch The Platform after I saw The Substance, which is also a crazy movie again. I don't know why I'm talking about movies at the end of a book review video, but yeah, I recently watched those movies and I wanted to talk about them. Absolutely unnecessary details, but I love to match the theme of my bookmark with the theme of the book. So the bookmark that I used in this was this snowflake. Yeah, I made it. It's very nice. It's very pretty. That is how it looks. The summary of the book review is that this book is very short, it's very sweet, and it's very soft, and it's very nice, and it's very simple. So if any of those words interests you, do pick this up and let me know. Come back to this video and tell me how you liked it, if you liked it, or what parts did you not like it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. If you have more video requests, so let me know in the comments down below. I think we have new people on here. So if you're watching up until now, I would love if you could introduce yourself in the comments. If you feel comfortable doing so. What's your name? Who are you? Where are you from? What is happening in your life? How was your day? Anything. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next one.